welcome to this week's InConversation, in which I talk to people in the Northeast dynamic and exciting cybersecurity scene. My name is Phil Jackman, and I lead on CyberNorth, Dynamo Northeast cybersecurity cluster supported by Accenture and the Innovation Super Network. We're recognized by DCMS and the National Cybersecurity Centre as representing the region. And today, I'm joined by Ben Docherty and Sam Humphresi, who are going to talk to us about BSides Newcastle. Hi, Ben. Hi, Sam.
Hiya.
Good. For once today, I'm not going to talk about what you got up to in your work roles, but to get us underway, can you start to tell us a bit about yourself? Let's start with Ben.
Well, I'm a senior security engineer over at Quorum. I like setting things on fire and arranging conferences.
Not the same time, I hope.
Sometimes at the same time.
Sam?
I don't set fire to things, so not on purpose anyway. So my name's Sam Humphreys. I look after marketing and security strategy at Exabeam, and I'm a massive Formula One nerd, and I'm an accidental organizer at BSides Newcastle.
Excellent. Okay then, we're going to talk about BSides. Let's start with you, Ben. What is BSides?
Well, BSides is basically a community-run information security conference. There's a network of hundreds of them across the globe, and yeah, we try to be there to bring the talks and everything to the community without having to put a big price tag on entry. So,
I think this is the third one that I've been involved with, Sam. But what makes BSides different from other events?
BSides is grassroots, ultimately. It's come up from the community. It started life as Overflow Conference is probably not even a fair assessment. There's a huge set of conferences in the States every summer, lovingly known as Hacker Summer Camp. And even with many sub-conferences going off, there were too many talks, too many amazing talks to fill the conference. So BSides sprung up to have a platform for people to attend those talks. And as Ben mentioned, without it being the huge corporate price tag that comes with a lot of the security events and some of the trainings that are available. And it's spread like wildfire. I don't even know how many there are now. There are a lot, a lot of BSides all over the world. Many of which, most of us have been forced online due to current situation, but many now coming back in real life, as we are in part this year.
Excellent. IRL. Okay, so I'm going to then that CyberFest is your A side to your B side, as it were. So how does B side fit in with what we're trying to do across the region? Ben, sorry.
That's me. Sorry, I should have guessed with you asking someone before. But yeah, well, BSides essentially is the scruffier younger brother of your CyberFest. We try to make things interesting, to make things informative, and to kind of get people into the industry. If you want to come and have a chat about InfoSec, see some interesting talks, that kind of stuff, that's where it's at. We're the far less serious version, let's say.
Absolutely. Okay, Sam, then I'll just get it right this time. Sam, this time. So who's BSides aimed at, and who should come along?
The short version is everybody. If you have been working in cybersecurity for 20 plus years, you can still get a lot of joy from a BSides. If you've never even dabbled but are slightly cyber curious, technical term, come along as well, and everyone in between. We have students, we have retirees, we have CISOs, we have analysts just getting started, we have IT folks who are thinking maybe this cybersecurity thing might be interesting. And the nice thing is there are talks aimed at all sorts of levels, so you don't have to do any homework before you get there. And there's a whole host of non-cybersecurity but still very strange, weird and fun entertainment to boot as well.
Excellent. So even your smarter older brother can come along if that's what's required. Hashtag cyber curious, I think, is something we need to go with. Come back to you again, then. What's the format for this year? Is it going to be the same as last year, or how's it going to work?
So this year we're going to do hybrid. So we've got the beautiful the Catalyst as our venue for the physical event. It's a beautiful building, and we've got Gather.town as our virtual event. So the idea is to have one track physical, one track virtual, and obviously broadcast both of them across. Our little town that's getting built for our virtual event looks pretty cool as well. I've had a few little previews of that, and it's very steampunk, so it'll be nice. It's,
And tell us a bit more about the Catalyst, then.
So yeah, the Catalyst is the building that we're based at. It's in Newcastle, just in the Helix, which is the new like science centre. It's got the we've got a beautiful presentation space there, a few cool spaces there, and it's also let me get this right. Is it the Centre for Data Sciences?
National
That's
Innovation
the one.
Centre.
That's the one. Yeah, so I think that kind of fits in really well with the kind of BSides theme, because we're not all security heads. Some of us are data people. Some of us are everything. It's nice to just kind of be somewhere that's that cool. Yeah.
Excellent. It's also got the National Innovation Centre for Aging, so I'll fit in quite nicely. But there you go. And so the conference may be scruffy, but the building is going to be fantastic. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
What can people expect to see and hear at this event?
Many things. So there are talks that are people showing off their cool coding and kind of interesting hacker tools they've come up with. That's kind of one end of the spectrum. You'll also get people talking about careers. You'll get people talking about setting up programs, entry routes into cybersecurity, and as well as all the talks, and we were thoroughly spoilt last year. Just to sidetrack, the joy of virtual means also that we can bring in speakers from around the world, as well as having local folks come in and share their knowledge as well. So you'll get a real mix. But on top of that, there's always a wonderful touch of weird from BSides Newcastle. To give you an example from last year, we had people learning how to speak Geordie, very important skill. We also had, speaking of important skills, lessons in Bartitsu, which you may be forgiven thinking maybe something completely strange or involving Saturday nights, but actually it's Sherlock Holmes style martial arts. So again, can be useful. You're never going to need, sorry, words. You're never going to know when you need to Bartitsu somebody, or it might happen to you. So, full walk is forearm and all that. So yeah,
Indeed.
lots of fun, music, entertainment. I'm sure Ben's got more that I've missed.
I remember last year the tin foil hat making competition, and also so that's really good. We've also got our own Robert Campbell who's recording this at the moment. Hopefully, we'll be talking about his sock strategy. So there's lots to come along for. So Ben, I gather there's also swag.
Yes, we've since first starting 2 years ago, we've always liked to be a little bit more weird on the swag. So you'll be getting the massively important to technical side jam selection. There'll of course be hoodies, that kind of be hoodies going in for the swag bag, since they went so well the first year, and generally other cool things. We have quite a big important rule of we don't put any paperwork, any of that kind of stuff, anything that would just be thrown out in. So everything that we're looking at putting in the swag bags this year, we thought was cool. So yeah.
Excellent. Final question then, Sam. Where can you find out more?
Lots of places. So you can follow us on Twitter, BSides NCL. We're on LinkedIn as well, bsidesnewcastle.org. And if you head on over to Cyberfest as well, you can find out all about us there too. So many routes to BSides Newcastle. Or you can ping Ben, or you can ping me as well. Excellent.
So all roads lead to BSides Newcastle, and it looks like it's going to be a really weird one. So that's excellent. Well, look, thank you very much for that, Ben and Sam. I'd also like to thank Robert, who's helped us to set up these InConversations and doing the recording in the background. So look out for the next series, and of course look out for Cyberfest and BSides, and hope to see you there. Thank you very much.
That was InConversation with Phil Jackman, lead for CyberNorth. Audio and video production was by me, Robert Campbell. This was a Team Funds production for Dynamo Northeast.